Hey, Ole'Pops here. Got a couple things for you right quick. First, right off the bat, wanted to give a shout out to my good friend, cousin Corvette Jim. I got a yabo from him the other day. The Briardude and I made him a pipe, and he sent me this little mini church warden. He received it in a gaw, and I had my eye on that little pipe, and he gifted it to me. He said when he received it, he was going to gift it on. And I had my eye on that little pipe, and look at there. Got her in my mouth. Got her in my hand. Got old Corvette Jim right here in my heart. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Secondly, today's Meerschaum Monday. Well, it's about to go out. So let me reach back here. Grab my lighter. And my tamper. I am smoking another pipe that was gifted to me. It was bought yesterday at I guess you could say an estate sale. It is a Meerschaum lined leather Kiko 132, 139. I'm sorry, 139. A Kiko leather 139 made in Tanzania. It's old. It's very old. Haven't exactly figured out how old, but it's got a lot of years on it. Here's the box. It's got all the paperwork. It's got the old yellowed plastic sleeve that came with it. Almost didn't want to chooch it. But we went to a sale yesterday, and my brother, the Briardude, bought this pipe and gifted it to me for setting up this road trip. I had my eye on this pipe, and old Pops isn't a rich man. And old Pops didn't have a whole lot of money to spend at this sale, but the Briardude did, and he bought this pipe and gifted it to me. I had my eye on it and just didn't have the bucks for it. And it was very, very generous of him. It's a beauty. It's just a beauty. And I'd like to thank him from the bottom of my heart and tell him how much I love him for it. And for so many other things. But see the little elephant on it? It's just... three of my favorite pipes in this world that I have came from him. And last but not least, the remainder of this video is going to be excerpts from the trip down there. We ended up meeting up with a good buddy that we have made friends with through the YTPC. And yesterday we were able to meet up with him face to face, and I wouldn't take a golden barrel full of nickels for this meetup. We met Cherry on top, and this is a lifelong friendship. I'm telling you, this man and his wife and his little son, fine family, fine man. it was a wonderful opportunity to meet him, and it was a golden opportunity. And we've set up another opportunity to go back to this sale, and we're working on other opportunities with him and with our community and with Middle Tennessee, and we'll get back to you on that. But he has videos of this sale. We don't have videos of the sale. We let our camera roll and roll and roll and roll, and the battery just ran down. But I put excerpts of the trip on my camera. He has excerpts of the sale. So tune into his channel and catch that. But enjoy the excerpts of the drive. From the bottom of my heart, love to him, love to the Briardude, love to Corvette Jim. Thanks for the pipe, brother. And I'm Ole'Pops.
Definitely don't have to worry about it till we get to the other side of Nashville.
No.
But it does beg the question, where's this mudslide?
It's eastbound. It's going back. We don't have to worry about it until on the way back.
Okay. We'll see it going there though, right?
We should.
Well, that'll give us some idea about how bad it is.
They say it won't be. It's covering the whole road, and it won't be fixed until Wednesday.
That's not good.
Nope.
That's a lot of traffic to detour.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we have pipes going? It is a pipe-related video.
Well, I guess we could.
That guy's gonna kill somebody.
Which one?
That guy with his blinker on.
Yeah, I generally try to shift lanes without a blinker. That's the way I was taught to do it. Zip in and out of lanes. Well, look, he's from Texas. That's why. Oh, heck. I'll shut my mouth.
Yellow Rose.
Yes, sir, Yellow Rose. I say we let her. There she goes again.
Is she over there?
She's over here
Holy
now.
shit.
And coming around. It's all right.
She's in a hurry.
She gave us another little glance.
Probably trying to get back to Texas.
Yeah. She's going the wrong
less rain.
She's going the wrong way. She's going back to Texas.
A little bit.
But although it was a mighty pretty little glance, I say we just let her go right on. Clearing out part of my bottles.
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Clearing out part of the bottles that were on my shelf.
Yeah.
Thinking that if I hadn't smoked them in as many months as they've been sitting up there, I probably wouldn't have
That
done
was
it.
open.
Was it?
Yeah, in the rabbit bag.
Well, son of a bitch. I reckon I'll have to pick up what spilled.
Well, I mean, it has that surgical flap, so
Yeah, it'll be all right.
maybe nothing spilled.
So I found me a
It smells good.
little bit of a bag of Lane hazelnut, and a little bit of a bottle of Lane hazelnut, and a little bit of a bottle of Lane raspberry that had been sitting up there for some months. hadn't touched them in that many months, and I figured if I hadn't done that, I wasn't gonna. So I took them and mixed them together, and it made a nice little smell. So I figured I'd throw them off in that little pouch.
Sweet little ball.
Yeah.
I bet it goes quick. Thick wall, so I bet it's cool.
Yeah, it's a good choocher. Y'all damn.
Tacky bag.
Yeah, he makes these rabbit skin bags. It's your lucky day.
My lucky day?
Yeah.
Well, I need one of them.
You can smoke whatever you want to. Dilly Darling ain't with us.
Well, her company is still much appreciated.
Yeah, it is.
She just don't like doing these videos.
No, not worth the darn. Not worth a darn. What you got?
I'm smoking this whole thing. And in it I got Boswell's Northwoods.
Anyway, where are we going? We're heading to Clarksville to pick up our buddy Cherry on top. There we go. Then we're heading to Kentucky. But I guess the purpose of this trip is to hang out with Cherry.
Brazilian butt lifts.
I don't know what to make of that. I don't exactly know what to make of that.
Butt lifts, facelifts. Was it Phyllis Diller that all you people who are too young to remember, there was a old female comedian. She hung around a lot of the Borscht Belt people, Milton Berle and all those guys. And she had a joke she used to tell about a woman that had a facelift. She said, if she has another facelift, she's going to be wearing a goatee.
You ever notice how women can wear fake lashes, hair extensions?
Can wear a what?
Fake lashes and hair extensions and fake nails and fake lips, fake boobs, implants, all that. Butt implants. But they want a real man.
And nail you to the crossfit. Got a comb over.
Yeah.
Some do anyway.
Oh God, no, let me. All right, Cherry, if you're watching, we're heading your way. Reckon he's watching? Reckon he's watching?
No, it hasn't been posted yet.
Oh.
But he's watching now because it's posted. Hey, everybody. Time warps.
See those two guys walking?
Yeah.
That's probably evidence of the rock slide.
Yeah, you don't see too many people
In yellow.
well, look at the terrain here. It's probably on the other side of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was eastbound.
I was wanting to see it, but it makes perfect sense that we wouldn't be able to see it because of the slope of the terrain. Yeah, look at all the construction trucks.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like it's completely shut down.
No, it's shut down.
Oh, wow, it is.
Yeah.
They got a sign up and everything.
Yeah.
So there's the detour, right?
Yep.
Well, let's see how much trouble it looks like. Well, it's moving.
Yeah.
Let's take note of where it begins to slow down and then maybe get off coming back right before that. What do you think?
Let's see if we can't reroute it.
They got it down to one lane right there.
Yeah.
But it's moving. There's two lanes there. Northwoods disappears quick.
God, it's way back, Dan.
Huh?
It's way back.
Yeah. We might think on taking non-interstate all the way from Clarksville to Nashville some way. possible. Oh, let me get it. Oh, now.
Look who we found.
We got tons of stuff we hit it.
Cherry on top, checking in. Ole'Pops and the Briardude. I realized when we were heading out, I don't have a pipe case.
A what?
Like a case to hold on my pipe gear.
A case.
Yeah.
You can see
So I just have
a plastic bag.
Well, we were just showing ours off. They're not protected, but they sure do look good. There you go, man.
Thank you.
This is Wendell's. In here.
Oh wow.
Well, that's one of them.
That's
This is
awesome.
mine.
Man. Where'd
They
y'all
don't
get
go
those?
very far in protecting, but they hold a bunch of stuff, and you can.
It was you.
Oh, I see. How'd y'all discover the YTPC? What was the first introduction you had to it?
He found them first, and just looking at videos of pipe smokers, and of course when Julie Darling was diagnosed with dementia and Alzheimer's, I got to looking for a group to turn to. I was looking for something to kind of use as a, you know, I say a support group, you know, for when things got bad with Jill. Dan has, you know, family is my rock. And Dan is like my best friend, more than just my brother. And you know, he's gonna be there no matter what. But so I turned to the YTPC, and it's been awesome.
I mean, same thing with me. I lurked for probably 2 years. Actually, the first person I found on the YTPC was LaDon Mott Briarblade.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember what it was, but I was looking at a certain pipe online that I was going to buy.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought to myself, it had never crossed my mind to look at YouTube about pipe smoking. It just had never been there.
Right.
I'd watched everything else. I'd watched a group of guys talk about Lionel trains.
Yeah.
I don't have a train set. I don't want one. I was like, it's fascinating when someone else is into something.
It's odd because we do.
Yeah, you know, you can get into someone else's joy.
Yeah.
Right? So I watched the Lionel train thing, and I went through all these hobbies. Well, I was looking at a pipe. I wish I remembered which kind it was. And I was like, let me go on YouTube and see if there's a review of it. So I typed in the name of this pipe, and the first video that popped up was Briarblade getting one in a Yabo or something. And I clicked that video, and I was like, what is this? This is just a dude sitting in his living room showing us stuff. And then from there, it was just an avalanche. Like, it just went through. I didn't comment at all, really, though.
Well, I think the first pipe smoker that we started watching was Gray Bailey, and then Mutton
Pipe
Chop.
smoking was a fringe interest in his collection.
Yeah.
He knows a lot about a lot of different things. So.
Yeah, and then it went to Mutton Chops, and then
Well, the second one I discovered, I just looked in and met royalty. It was Matches.
Matches. Yeah, Matches
the
was my
second
third one.
I started.
Yeah, he introduced me to Matches, and I went nuts over Matches.
Me too, man. That was the first time that I saw that it could be something different.
Yeah.
Like, because he was pretty much all the other ones I came across were, you know, typical reviews and stuff like that. And then Matches was just telling a story.
Right.
And I was like, oh, this is up my alley, man. I write. So I was like, all right, let's hear what this guy's got to say.
Well, when I saw his storytelling list, and I thought to myself, I said, man, that's me. That's me. And I thought to myself, I said, I can do this.
My favorite one of
got
his
it
is
down.
where he tells about that ship that got lost in a storm and sank off of Cape Cod.
Yeah.
That just sits a, you know.
So we're taking 24. We're going to go
East of Paducah.
Yeah.
Or west of Paducah. No, we're not going east of Paducah. I think we need to be in that other lane, don't we?
I'd like to see people do videos, name, you know, not necessarily 10,
My bad.
because 10's quite a bit, but name some things that you're into that no one would ever guess.
That'd be good.
That would be interesting, I think.
Well, I think, I mean, there's been that whole, I don't know if y'all saw those series of videos about what that just came out about what is the YTPC.
Yeah.
And all that was Kane Rod Piper. And again, you know, it's like you can't control this. You know, there's going to be, people are going to do whatever they're going to do. You've got a big organic group of people who just post whatever they want.
Right.
You can complain about giveaways. You can complain about yabos, all you want, but you're not going to stop YouTube. And there's a certain level of, I think, inherent misunderstanding in how the internet works or YouTube works, and a level of arrogance almost in that, and not on any individual's part in particular, but just for you to think you can shape the way that the internet is going to develop by condemning certain kinds of videos that's a losing battle. You're not going to do it. But I like the ones where we just get to know each other more, you know, like tell stories or just have a good time. But you got other stuff. It's like any group of friends. If we had a pipe club, right? Of course, every week we would be showing up and showing off. Well, here's what I got.
Right.
I tried this new stuff. It's no different. It's no different.
Well, one thing's obvious. There's an audience for everybody. You know? And I know some people might come across the wrong way, but I think that I'm not a big fan of policing things, you know, setting up, you know. I think that it's a self-policing kind of thing, you know.
I mean, if you don't like it, don't watch it.
Yeah, there's always a next one.
We tend to think of the YTPC as one big thing, but it's not, right? The YTPC is a gathering of individuals. That's all it is. And it's like I've said before, I view it as a bar. It's like a bar room for me.
Yeah.
And over at that table over there, they're doing whatever. And at a table over here, there's a completely different conversation going. And it's not a meeting hall where we're all sitting down with an agenda. It's a hangout, it's a family reunion. Some people are playing horseshoes, other ones are getting drunk. You can't, some people do them both at the same time.
I watch a little bit of everybody. Try to anyway. It's a little time. I've worked so many hours, that's the thing.
The commenting is what is the hard part.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, man,
Finding time to make comments on all the ones that you want to comment on.
and even not just everybody, like when I make it a point to try to respond to every comment that someone leaves on my videos, man. And then I'll get like one video where all of a sudden someone left 30 comments, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
here goes the next hour of my day.
Yeah.
Just like doing it. But if people are taking the time, I mean, you get back what you give away, you know what I mean?
That's right.
I was thinking, I think there's, in my estimation, and I could be way off, I think there's only about 300 active YTPC people. Like, there's more people who watch and view things, but if you go through all the different channels and all that kind of stuff, who's posting videos, I think the group is fairly small considering how big, in comparison to how big YouTube is.
Yeah. The ones that are actively posting videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like actively posting or like actively
Well, I know I don't post as many as I used to when I first started.
It happens. Especially when you don't do, again, you know, it's easier if you're doing yabos or whatever, it's easier to just be like, oh, I'm gonna make a video, but to figure out what you're gonna sit down and talk about when it's thoughtful commentary or whatever is, I mean, people do that for a living.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you're doing it as a hobby, eventually.
I wonder what this backup is. We've got a backup going into Clarksville now.
One of the things I did when I first got into the watching the videos, the lurking and all, is I typed in the search bar YTPC members you've got to know, and started looking at that. One of the really most interesting things that impacted me more than anything was to find a video like that was several years old. Then you get to see some names of people who started 7-8 years ago who aren't doing it anymore.
Yeah.
And there's quite a few people that you know, that I wished I gotten to see, you know.
There's a got Metalhead Cigar Guy. You guys ever see his videos?
Yeah.
He did one recently for his 7-year anniversary, and he was talking about that. It might have been, yeah, it was his 7-year. And he was naming off a bunch of people from the early days who just aren't around anymore and stuff. And it was interesting to go back and look up all these people he was talking about too. But at the same time, it was almost kind of, I don't want to say sad.
Yeah.
But there was something about it, you know, of like these people who have come and gone, and then you think about all the people we interact with on there on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
And 3 years from now, you know, who's going to be missing? What happened to them? I guess that's the part that gets me, is like someone just stops making videos all of a sudden. Fun time.
Hold on, dude. Enjoy the ride.
One that I wish that I had gotten to see more than anyone, and he's one of the ones that's talked about quite a bit, is a guy named Bruno, and he used to go by Daily Puffer.
Yeah.
And the comments that you hear made is he was just a consummate storyteller, and there's only, his channel's still up, it's just zero content, nothing there, and there's only one clip that is available, and that is saved by someone else, and it's still out there, and it's him reading a chapter from a book, and he's got this regal voice. It's amazing. It broke.
Uh-oh. Did they ever say why he went away, or he just took down all his videos or something?
You know, I wonder why people do that. I don't know, especially when they're so well respected and well loved and followed like that, you know.
Makes me think that it's like one of those situations where real life got in the way, like someone had to, his job or whatever was like, we can't have you just smoking a pipe on.
Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah,
that's the only thing I can think of, because if you just stopped and got bored to put the effort to go in and remove the videos. You know, that's an active thing. It's not just, oh, I stopped logging in. A couple guys, Drew, PT Daily.
Yeah.
We got to get a pipe club going, man.
You know, you're not very far from
Old Bird.
Old Bird, yeah, over in Adams. You're not far from him at all.
If we got a meeting time at the cigar shop or whatever, in between spot, we should get something going because he wants to meet up.
Yeah, you know, I mentioned it to Dan on the way up here. I saw a sign back there when we was getting off close to Clarksville where it said Clarksville Adams, and I thought, Adams? That's where Old Bird's at.
Might be harder for him. I know he works nights, I think.
Yeah, is he a security guard?
I'm not sure what he does. I just know he talks about working nights. But, I talked to PT Daily, and he said that Sundays are work for him. So
I can't help but think I've met that guy before.
Yeah, he's a guitar player for somebody.
he's a good dude, man.
Seems to be.
Did y'all see my message to the anonymous? Did y'all see my message to the anonymous Yabo that I got? I think it was my last video or whatever.
Oh yeah, threatening. Yeah, it was threatening message. Yeah,
that was him.
Look here.
He sent me a box. So edit that out. No PT Daily was not the man, but that was him.
He was the one?
Yeah.
I'm cherry on top.
He sent me a message. He was like, you know, I appreciate it, but I'm kind of scared. I was like, don't be, man. It'll be fine.
Where's he at now? Franklin, Tennessee?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He wants to meet up. So we got like we're building a circle around Nashville.
Yeah.
I think there's already a pipe club that meets in Murfreesboro.
There is.
That's what so looking online, like Google, I've seen that there is one, but again, I don't know if it's active or what the deal is with it. But I mean, if we got 4 or 5 YTPC guys, there's another guy, Paul Piper. He's around here because he commented on my video where I was antique shop and said that that's one of his spots he goes to. So he's around here somewhere. And then Pipe Doc said that he wants to come down and meet up with us all.
Yeah, I've met him.
Yeah, he said you were a cool dude. He told me it was safe to meet up with you.
He gives me more credit than I deserve.
Yeah, so we had a...
He's never been in a vehicle with me.
Still alive so far. We're doing all right. But if we got, even if it's a YTPC, you know, I've joked around with Mike Doc because he's hooked me up with a couple spots to buy some more rare stuff. Because when he goes out hunting, he'll text me and he'll be like, hey, they found this, you want some? And then I'll buy it from him. Like, I'll send him money.
He was the first one that hooked us up with Penzance.
Yeah, man. So I started joking around and I started saying that, you know, now that we've met, we're a part of the real YTPC, which it's the YouTube Pipe Cartel. Right? So if we start a meetup, right? Now it's the YouTube Pipe Club.
I like that cartel. I like that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So there's 3 levels to it, right? There's like 3 levels to it then. There's the lurkers, the viewers, the presenters, and then the YouTube Pipe Cartel.
The Pipe Cartel.
We're good. saga of my relationship. We've been together 7 years, going on 7 years, but we met at 12. I got a job in Portland, Oregon, and she worked at the same place.
What's her name?
Deb.
Debbie?
Deb. No
Deb.
Debbie. No Debbie.
Just Deb.
Just Deb, yeah. We worked at the same place, met each other, kind of flirted a little bit, but we were young and bad. She had a boyfriend, I had a girlfriend, so we never consummated this new relationship. We just flirted. Well, we became friends, and we hung out a lot and we talked. And then I moved off to Chicago, ended up getting married. Me and her still stayed in contact. My marriage went south. And then, skip ahead, 6 years after we first met, me and her in a relationship. It's been the best of my life. My old roommate in Portland was a girl named Kira. Her and Deb became friends through me. After I left, they ended up becoming roommates, and they stayed roommates. So when Deb and I got back together, my old roommate and her were still roommates years later. So I basically moved back in with my old roommate Deb. It was wild.
Well, my ex-wife, my son's mother, and my current wife now, Jill, I've been married to her for 33 years in June, are like best friends.
Man. Good for them. How's that work out for you?
Oh God, I hate it. I hate it.
Compare notes?
Well, no, I don't know, but I don't know what notes they would have to compare. It's been 33 years since Sonia has had any notes to compare.
Fair point. Some things about us never change, though.
Well, I don't know, man. 33 years, everything about us changes.
You're right as usual. Now that I think about it.
What are you smoking?
Early morning pipe.
I should have figured that. Hey, you said you noticed, or you thought you noticed a...
That's your favorite, isn't it?
Yeah.
You said you thought you noticed a tribute to a YTPC member.
I mean, I saw that hobbit's weed on the table. But I didn't know if you were just smoking it or if that was intentional.
I wasn't smoking it, it was intentional. That was just half of it.
What'd I miss?
I was smoking a Peterson.
Oh, see, I like it. I like it. It's a good idea. You got to do it, man. Keep them going. You should, if you're going to do it, you should make a shorter video where you talk about how you're going to do it. Because I'm sure, I don't know if you looked at the analytics or whatever on that video, but I don't know how many of us sat through the whole, I sat through the whole damn thing. I loved it.
A lot of people do.
Do that?
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
A lot of people do. I thought, you know, to me, it's amazing how many people actually do.
That's great. That just shows, man. People just want to hang out with somebody.
It's fucking awesome how many people will sit through a video of me and Dan sitting there smoking pipes.
Well, it just amazes me. I mean, just a couple of fools sitting there yakking, flapping their jaws, and people love it. You know, then I start thinking about some of my favorite videos are the ones where they're just sitting there smoking, chatting, you know. And, you know, I like firing up a bowl and while I watch. You know,
Yeah.
because it's like you're sitting there with them.
Yeah.
That's what I said. My old lady's the one who made me start doing videos. She got tired of me talking to her about all my pipe crap all the time. watching YTPC videos, and she's like, look, I need you to talk to someone else about this. Why don't you go make a video? You know, and I was like, man, I don't know. You know, I didn't want to be on camera, that whole thing. You know, you worry about what the internet's going to do, but she just kept pushing me, and she was like, just go do it. I finally did, and it was one of the, it's strange to say, but it was one of the best decisions I've made in my life. It has helped me. If I'm feeling down, or if I'm depressed, or I'm anxious about something, worrying about things, she'll be like, why don't you go make a video? Just go in your office, go make a video. Yeah. And I'll tell her no. I'll fight her on it. I'll be like, I don't want to go. I don't feel like it. And I'll poke, you know, and I'll be like, I don't feel it. She's like, just go make a video. Now, I'm going to handle the baby. Go in there and make a video. So I'll fine. So I'll go in there. I'll sit down. And I won't know what I'm going to do. I'll start smoking a pipe. And then I'll turn the camera on. And next thing I know, I got a video. And I feel better when I'm done.
Yeah.
So, anybody who likes my videos can thank my old lady.
Yeah. Well, it's not that crazy of an idea, you know, when you think about several things. Number one, pipe smoking is a kind of slow things down, kind of conversation is somewhat less important than it is with other social events. You're sitting there piping, conversation is very idle and calm. The fact that there's very few pipe smokers and the social acceptability of internet friendships now, the people's time schedules, it just kind of wraps it all up in a neat little bundle, you know, provides people with an opportunity to sit down and have a bowl with someone that otherwise wouldn't.
Definitely. I recommend more people do it. My favorite thing about doing these videos is there's been a couple guys who have told me that they started making their videos because they saw one of mine.
Yeah.
Like I'm the reason. And that warms my heart. That is the biggest blessing because I know what I get from it and I'm so happy. And I'll support them the whole time I'm there. You know what I mean? I'm like,
well, someone inspired you to start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody was the reason that you started doing it.
That is true. I think we all...
Each of us had an inspiration.
Yeah. All it takes, it's like that invite, you know what I mean? Someone opening the door and be like, it's okay, come on in, take a seat.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't get that in life, not even today, but through life, you know, we grow up, people feel excluded at times from things, or they're not a part of a certain group of people, or, you know, especially after school, like when people leave school and you become a man, and your life revolves around your family.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We lose that brotherhood and that outside connection. You go from your entire childhood, you're on sports teams and you're a part of something or whatever, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, now you're out in the old, cold, hard world by yourself, provide for your family, and hopefully it goes well for you, and you lose that, you know? Some people go to church, some people do whatever. I don't go to church, but this is where I find my fellowship, is the YTPC.
And not to mention another factor that sounds kind of callous at first blush, but it's a byproduct of our society now, and that is the interaction is there when you want it, at your convenience and disposal.
Yeah.
And that you know, it's a convenient thing.
Yeah.
Most of the times I watch videos is when I get off work late at night. I'll watch a few, and then I'll watch a lot of them on Sunday, and I'll watch a lot of them on Tuesday and Wednesday when I'm off.
I hadn't thought about it that way, the convenience of it. And it does, at first it sounds callous, but I guess it depends on how you look at it, right? If it's just because something's convenience and at or convenient for you doesn't mean that that's a bad thing, because if it weren't for that convenience, would you be having the interaction at all?
Yeah.
You know, that's a good point, man. Never thought about it like that.
And
641.
Since he's retired, he's got the time to do that.
Yeah.
641, 1 mile.
Yep, we're getting there. Well, the traffic coming from the other side indicates that there's no flooding up here at this lake.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Unless it's just totally stopped and this is the trickle through. That could be bad. But I haven't heard anything. I looked at the news and I didn't see anything about Kentucky having any bad situation.
Yeah, 641, that's what we need.
I think the good thing about formats
Which
like...
way?
Huh?
Which way?
Which way is north?
Fuck.
Eddyville? Yep,
Hang on
north.
a second.
This is
I'll
north.
find out
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, right.
where- Yeah, we're headed right, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna take a funny turn up here. And it'll be to the left.
That was instinct.
You just felt it.
Yeah, it just felt north.
Your inner dowsing rod.
That's it,
Just-
man. That's it.
Oh, I see what it's doing. Yeah, we're on track.
So it's hunter-gatherer instincts.
That's it, man. Oh, look at that old house. Slate shingles.
Wow, look at that. Holy crap, I want to build that.
I think it's awesome.
Minecraft.
That's one of my weaknesses.
You guys Minecraft
Oh,
fans?
God. I'm,
Not me.
Oh.
I got a world that's got 29 different cities that my godson and my goddaughter and my nephew and I have built over the years.
Is this creative mode or is this survival?
Well, you know, a lot of the top builders, custom builders, are creative because it takes forever to build it.
Yeah.
Now, it's two separate worlds. If you want to play survival, that's a great mode. But to build in it, I mean, when my godson got on, he was survival all the way, and he demanded that we build in survival. Well, we were building this skyscraper, and freaking creepers were blowing it up as fast as we could build it.
I got a cabin and a mule.
You know, so I finally told him, I said, man, we need to build in creative. He finally agreed. Okay, we just took a turn for the wrong. Turn around right here.
I thought we were going to Marion.
Well, we needed to head right back there. I left back there.
We did.
Huh? All right, look. We're heading down that road. That turn back there, we needed to go left. See that? That's us. That's our headlights going that way. We need to go back that way. I don't know why, but that's what it says.
So you play your Minecraft on the Xbox or?
Played on PC.
There you go.
And I play on PC because it was just, see, 641. I play on PC because it was designed on PC, and there will always be an advantage on PC.
That way?
Yes. The reason for that is because of the integration of the keyboard,
Yeah.
and what it allows you to do is use chat command to hack the game. We've got nuclear weapons.
Oh wow.
We've got horses that run 150 miles an hour.
When you starting your Minecraft channel?
They got me into it around 2003, and I got on there and I was unimpressed with the interface. I thought it was too clumsy and too low a resolution. And I mean, think about it, a world where the native resolution is 1 meter. And I didn't care for it. Then they started building and they took off and they got into it heavy. And then about 4 or 5 years later, they hit me up again. And they showed me some stuff that they had built. And I think this time what I did was I saw some things that I recognized. You know, and when you see things you recognize interpreted into that format, there was a lot of charm. I saw a lot of charm in it. So we signed me up again, and I got on there, and they were both spending the night one night. They went to bed. I stayed up all night, and I built an exact duplicate to my house. And I was wanting to see if I could do this. And they woke up the next morning. I said, I got something to show you guys. And they said, you hadn't been to bed? I said, no. I said, I built something. And when they saw it, their jaws just hit the floor. They said, that's this house. And I said, yeah. They said, can we decorate it? I said, well, hell yeah. Mexico. Look at there. So it was a love affair that never broke after that. My goddaughter and I, she would spend the night. We'd stay up till sunup building stuff. We built a barn in the capital city of the world we got that holds 150 horses.
Wow. You watch Minecraft on YouTube?
Sometimes, but the
You play?
I've played. I'm not an active Minecrafter.
The updates change so quick that the videos become obsolete. You know, how you would create a nuclear weapon now, they rewrite the command language, so you have to relearn it.
Gotcha.
And so you have to know how to hack that language.
So what do you do with your nuke? You just...
Huh?
What do you do with your nuke? You just build something and blow it up?
Well, obviously, mobs are not a threat anymore. But what we do is we build summon cages, and we populate it with various mobs, and we build parkour courses where you go in and you actually engage in controlled fighting arenas.
Nice.
And we've hacked the game to where there are no mobs anywhere else unless, I mean, what would you do if you civilized an area in real life? You wouldn't tolerate things walking around killing you.
Yeah.
In the, you know, so it's a normal depiction of life and civilization. You know, you have to have your own house well lit, or something. You walk in your bedroom, there's something trying to kill you. No.
Yeah.
So we took care of all that. But yeah, we have areas where you can go to where it's as dangerous as ever if you want that.
Well, so this would be on that list of 10 things people didn't expect about you,
I
huh?
can imagine, depending on how crazy people thought that was. Someone my age into that. I got Wrigley Field in my backyard. There. We got the Castle of Mordor, except we turned it into a hotel.
A little B&B,
Huh?
a little bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun. We even got Wendell on there. He's got a cabin out in the woods. He won't even go out there.
I don't have it on my computer.
Yeah, I told you.
The only time I can get on it is when I go over to Dan's. I got a cabin. I told you I got a cabin and a mule.
Yeah.
Me and my old lady played it together for a minute, a couple of weeks. We started building a little settlement, you know, and it was funny because she would stay at home and she would work on the house and the garden. And then I'd be like, all right, I'm heading east. I'll see you when you get back, right? Or I'll see you when I get back. And I'd head off adventuring to discover what was going on. Well, one time, she jumped in a little boat out in the ocean, like at the coast, and the boat started going. And she didn't know how to get the boat to stop.
Oh, God.
She ended up out on some weird far-off continent, got lost, had to make a new settlement.
Yeah.
And here I am back at the old house missing my woman. And I'm like, all right, well, looks like I'm going on an epic quest to rescue her.
To find my woman.
So
Yeah.
I headed across the sea, and I reached the new continent and braved through the wilderness until I finally found her. I had her stand on top of the highest peak she could find so I could find her, and then I brought her back home.
Well,
It
I'll
was
tell
a
you,
good time.
it's easy to lose something, and you build it, and then you lose it, and you don't know where it was. So we're real strict about writing down coordinates, and that way we can find stuff. And when you consider a
Marion office. We're in Marion.
yes, we're fixing to hit what's South Main Street proper, heading into Marion. You know, a typical Minecraft world is 7 times the size of the surface of the Earth.
Is it?
Yep,
Wow.
it's that big. They're immense.
Now you got me wanting to play Minecraft.
Well, like I said, that was the trip. We spent another 4 hours sitting there talking to this old fellow. We had a big time. It was a blast. All of us enjoyed it. He texted me this morning to make sure we made it home all right. And we've made a plan to go back and look at some pipes. We've set up a pipe build for him too. We talked about a ton of stuff. We talked about even more on the way back. I had a lot of editing to do. Most of it was edited out. There was a lot of bad language. Some of it I couldn't get out. Most of it I did. The part I couldn't, I apologize for. The part that I did, I'm thankful for. I hope y'all enjoyed this trip as much as I did. I know you didn't. There's no way you could have. Cherry, on behalf of the Briardude, it was a pleasure to meet you. We look forward to the next trip. I just can't tell you how much fun we had. And to the YTPC, I'm Ole'Pops.